Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay. Got Twitch muted. We're good.
I don't know about anyone else. I've always had problems with Twitch for some reason, probably just because my internet's shitty. But for the past week or two, I've been having this issue with Twitch where it'll just play the same half-second clip over and over again until I refresh the page.
I've never had that issue.
Okay. Let me get, game should be up. Don't know why it's not. We got the big sword. Oh, I also got, an extra heart container that I missed earlier. Or a heart piece, and I have, an extra heart container. Not gonna be super important, but, yeah. Anyway. No, I'm gonna need that.
Andy, can you stream in Discord when you get a chance?
I could, yeah, that's not a problem at all.
How did they make everything in this game look so soft?
That's a great question.
Look at that bomb. Bombs are dangerous, and surely they must be made of fairly hard material so that the explosives
They're made of
are
flowers.
That's true in this universe. But supposedly the blue tunic is made of scales within the story.
Actually,
but it sure doesn't look like it.
Before we do that, there's something I want to investigate. Yeah, I know, Nabi. I know.
I think that this mini-map is of a funny shape. It kind of looks like the Forever Alone guy.
Oh, I see it now!
Andy, can you stream Discord?
I
want to see the Forever Alone guy.
Well,
now he's in the shop.
It'll be a
He goes
minute.
outside, you can see it.
I want to know if
Yeah.
this counts. Anyway, also does this count, so like might as well. We only need... I love that shark.
There's a shark! There's
Let
a
him
shark! Free him!
Can I? How do I break this? Do I... Wait, does the hammer work underwater?
Find out.
No. Do I drop on it with the iron boots?
I don't know if it's possible. It might just be there for decoration. I'm being serious. I don't.
There's a skull in there. Let me.
Really?
Yeah, let me check Zelda dungeon.
I think it's
oh,
probably
use the
drowned
hook
by
shot.
now.
You don't have the hook shot though. That works underwater. That's supposed to break it. Why is...
You have to travel forward in time to get the water bombs in Twilight Princess and then come back.
Roll? It says roll. I don't... Oh, I guess I just didn't do it good enough.
But you know how in Gen 2 of Pokemon they started introducing all those weird Pokemon balls? Pokeballs?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what the water bombs are to me.
So let me see, is he gonna call me a dirty fucking cheater?
He thinks you're such a cheater he doesn't even want to talk to you.
Oh yeah, no, that is the one thing, that and another heart piece are the things you need the gold for, which I can just get later. Anyway. It's time.
Did it a duel?
Why that reference?
Because I'm feeling silly.
You mean about the Forever Alone guy.
Yeah, see, this looks like the Forever Alone.
Yeah, I see it.
I do too, it sucks. I love that Star Fox ass polygon for the crystal.
Yeah.
If you go and yeah, look up. It's like a fish.
All right.
This is my favorite dungeon in the game.
It's a good one.
So that's why I really wanted to be here for this one.
No, I get that totally.
But let me also clarify, I did not feel that way until...
No, I enjoy this dungeon. It's just...
I'm just saying, it wasn't my favorite until you could toggle on and off the iron boots.
Yeah, that helps. Okay. Where's the fishwife?
I like all of these fancy schmancy layered texture effects that they're doing. Fishwife is all the way at the bottom.
That's what I remembered. Isn't it so nice to be able to just do this?
It's great.
Those spiky ball creatures always reminded me of when you turn the ball in Glover into like the little marble.
I've never played Glover.
Do you think
It's
Eli...
probably fine.
Speaking of N64 platformers, Eli, you know what I've been playing off stream recently? A young named She Froze Me from the other eyes. I'm not yet. I froze your father. Save Zora's domain. It's funny in neither timeline they end up married. Like, he's a skeleton in the present timeline. Chad, do a shot every time they reference... that's Lid. You mean Lid. Anyway.
I don't even talk about Glover that often.
I don't know, I think that's...
I haven't talked about Glover in months.
Anyway, Lid.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing, Rayman 2.
How do you feel about Rayman 2?
Rayman Shadow Legends.
No, The Great Escape. Rayman 2... it's pretty cool.
I'm not a fan.
It's a bit... I get that. Well, could you elaborate?
Yeah, I think it feels bad to play and I don't like design.
See, I'm gonna have to... like, I get that first part. I think there are things I like about it. Like, I like how the grapple swinging feels. I like how when Rayman lands after a jump every time he does a roll, but the hovering doesn't feel great. But I love every character design in that game. I think that game is full.
Andy doesn't need me to elaborate on how
Yeah,
I feel
Lid hates
about
the
Rayman.
French.
I didn't mean the character designs. I mean, I don't like the structure of the game.
I like
what
the...
it wants to do.
I like the structure. I like the sort of individual missions. Like, you go back and forth up maybe a little bit, but it's not too bad. I never find it, like, obnoxious.
Yeah, I dropped that game. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I think everything in Rayman looks like... everything in Rayman looks like if you smelled it, you would die.
I don't think Rayman stinks. Glowbox definitely stinks.
Yeah, Glowbox would, like... no. Mm-mm.
Anyway.
I don't know if y'all have noticed this. Has anyone else noticed that, like, literally, like, with dogs, it's just their size that determines how bad they smell. A small dog will never smell as bad as a big dog.
Does Ochi smell?
You see, this is complicated. I think if I was a little spaceman, Ochi would probably smell kind of bad, but I'm wearing my helmet, so who cares?
That's true.
But as a normal human, Ochi is probably small enough that he doesn't.
Now, only red Pikmin have noses, and they're smaller than Ochi, even smaller than Spaceman, so they probably smell Ochi.
Oh, you got to
they
time
probably
this
have an
right.
opinion.
Okay.
They live in constant stress.
Fuck that.
This is cheating!
Yeah, it
You
is!
not only cheated the game, you cheated yourself.
You learned nothing.
Oh, wait, I want the shot.
Yeah, for me, this dungeon is like
Can I bomb these guys?
what I want out of a Zelda dungeon. I think it was
It's pretty
No.
good.
perfectly designed.
No,
You gotta hit them with the claw shot when they open their mouth. But you gotta be quick, or they'll chomp you.
Yeah, no, Lid, I think I got it.
Are you sure about that?
Well, maybe if they lock
Clams
on
are such
quicker.
classic video games.
Why? What is
Top 10 video game clams. Oh, remember the game clam?
it? No. I like Cloister.
The game clam was the I think it was the Rain Radio TV E3 joke.
But yeah, Rayman 2 is... I don't know. I think that game has a really fun sense of adventure. I like that it's, like, one of the few N64 platformers that's, like, a linear stage of thing. It feels very, like, PS2 in how, like, kind of big and, like, the sense of scale the platforming has. I don't know. I like that game quite a bit, even if its movement's just okay.
What do you think the N64 small key feels like if you chew on it?
I think that would just break your teeth.
Yeah, no, I think...
Well,
Hard metal.
I ask specifically because it, you know, the way that it looks, I think it's hard to say if it's actually solid metal or even metal at all. If it's just a, you know, like one of you ever get those like a toy sword at Walmart, you know,
No,
and it
I
just
think it
has
looks
that
like
thin
a-
layer of
like a,
reflective
I
in the
need the
paint.
long... Yes, I do. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, like a hand-sized,
Yeah,
like
I
a
need the long
hand-sized
shot.
iron key.
What do you think the Spyro gems taste like, Lid?
They're just ring pops.
Yeah, that seems accurate. I cannot recall the last time I had a ring pop.
Oh yeah, it's
I've
been
never
like
had a ring pop.
I feel
I've
like-
seen them, but
I feel like I probably was given one around Christmas time a single digit number of years ago, but it's been a while. You know what I
So
think
great
is the
not to
most
go into the menu.
one of the most fucked up things in the universe?
What?
Starbits in Mario Galaxy canonically taste like honey.
Really?
Really?
Yes, it's in the game. That is how they taste. And I read that and I say, no, you fucking moron.
They're
They taste
rock
like
candy.
fruit. They're clearly no, because then they just taste like sugar. Look at them. They are
I mean,
all kinds
I
of
think
different
they're
colors,
rock candy.
and they're not translucent like rock candy. They've got to have something else in there. They taste
I
like
mean-
fruit.
They're based on like a real life Japanese candy that doesn't taste like fruit. That just tastes like sugar.
That's so wrong. That's wrong. Nintendo's lying to me.
Did I get out of here? Oh, okay.
What if Super Mario Brothers in the manual they were like, oh yeah, by the way, the super mushroom, it tastes like cauliflower. It doesn't taste like mushroom.
You know, it occurs to me now.
Mischief Maker gems are like high-end Japanese candy with real fruit.
That's awesome.
I love this dragon, or sea serpent, or whatever. Probably is a dragon, like Japanese water dragon, though.
Yeah.
I love the way that like metal things reverberate wrong underwater.
Yeah. But this is a really cool dungeon. It's very regal, in a sense.
Yeah,
The
this
next
might be
dungeon
my
will be
favorite
regal in a
song,
different
any of the
sense.
dungeon themes. It's a great song. And I like how it's slightly muted underwater. I think Well, I guess Mario 64 also did that, but that was still a relatively rare thing in the N64 era.
It was definitely a rare thing, because I know, but Rare also did that in their games.
Ha 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 ha
Oh,
ha.
I think they want a shot up there.
I was gonna say a minute ago, I'm not saying you have to play Green Echo. All I'm saying is, during this conversation tonight, I think I realized who your favorite character would be.
I will probably redo Mineko at some point, but there's other visual novels I think I want to read first.
That's fair.
I want to read Planetarian. I've been meaning to read Clanad for the better part of a decade and still have not.
I think this is correct.
I think Muv Love, or however the hell that's pronounced, I think that series of visual novels seems cool.
I think you just pronounced Muv Love.
Well, you know, it's like
another key.
it's MUVLUV. You can never be sure. It could be Move Louvre, and it could be referring to the French, and then I wouldn't like it anymore.
What is like? Could you like articulate it more than just they're yucky? Why you dislike the French?
I mean, I think that the French, as people, you know, they're fine. I bet. I haven't met any, or you know, but like, I have a hard time believing that an entire group of people could be a negative influence on the world. But I don't think they've really made much good art in the past several decades.
I think you're a hater. Uh-oh.
Could you imagine
I'll be right back.
someone on Andy's stream being a hater?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Next time I'm in a fight with them, I should check if the fucking Deku nuts work on the clams.
I don't think they do. I think you've gotta hit them.
No, I could believe that. I'm just saying, it'd be nice if they did. You know.
You've gotta hit their weird ligament. It's so fucked up how today, if you make a hallway out of cubes, everyone says it's cheap, budget, bullshit level design, but in 1997, it would just be, yes sir, Mr. Miyamoto, sir, I appreciate your labyrinth.
I like the well, it's because it's low poly. You gotta be low poly about this.
Labyrinths are cool, though.
Oh wait, can I even use Deku nuts underwater? I cannot. They're giving me a lot of arrows.
You know, last I checked, I don't even think Mischief Maker's cartridges are that expensive anymore.
People don't appreciate Mischief anymore.
This is true, but I'm not sure if those two things are correlated.
The Goron sword is so useful. Oh, is there a Skulltula around here? Yes, there is. Can I get there yet?
Who's to say?
You seem like you know the answer. I'm gonna assume it's no.
Actually, I don't. I've never gone to that Skulltula.
That little statue looks so angry. The snake. I want to say Den's Fire will open it. I could be wrong.
That's a great theory. Hopefully at some point a bomb might also work. But...
It's so cool how they made these fun
No.
camera angles for using that spell. Will arrows go through the bars?
No, it will not.
That's fucked up.
I don't think bombs will work either.
Is there some other hidden switch in the underwater area?
Yeah, like Andy, I'm not messing with you. I don't know the solution.
I know.
Because it's not like required, and I just
Why
never...
would you hit a snake with a hammer? That's so mean.
I bet I have to come back here when the water level's higher. Quick spin will get it. Oh, wait. Quick spin? You know, I didn't even think of that. Like, I could do a magic spin. I don't have any green potions, so if I run out, that's gonna be fun.
What do you even use magic for in this game?
Inspire and...
It's...
I mean, you don't need it that
mini boss if
often.
you want.
Magic isn't even real.
Well, now you definitely need to play Lumen Echo.
Yeah, that works! Huh. Never would have guessed that.
I don't, like, often I don't even remember that you had this move.
Yeah. I feel like no 3D Zelda has really been able to super justify the spin attack.
I feel like I used it more in...
I guess Wind Waker, but that's about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, in Wind Waker, I definitely used it.
In Twilight Princess, you get the really, really big one.
That's not even
Yeah,
the
that
most
one
useful
too,
that
but
game move in
in
that
this-
game.
I feel like there is exactly one fight in Hyrule Castle where it seems really obvious they want you to use it there, but like you have
know
so
what's-
many other moves.
You know
that
what's the
you
best,
don't
the
need it.
coolest fucking move in Twilight Princess that I always try and use?
Hmm.
You know, that big fucking, what is it?
The big jump attack.
No, the one where you pull out the sword and do the insta-stab.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I never used that because I was too scared because you have to put away your sword to do it. But then
Just always walk up to bosses and just fucking do that to them. That's so great.
I don't know if it works on bosses.
It does.
Unlike mini boss type characters for sure.
No, it does work on bosses. I know this. But anyway. How do we re-raise the water valve? I'm assuming it's the locked door in the center, because where else would it be? But
Yeah.
I hope we get the compass soon. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, you know, they actually, like, mark on... Like, they mark it so that you can't... Basically, you can't miss where the places to, like, raise and low the water levels are in the 3DS remake. And I kind of don't think that that's needed, because they're all pretty memorable locations.
What level do we want? Let's just... I don't think we've explored this level, so let's use it this one.
So that I never felt like that was any difficulty with the water temple specifically.
You know, I gotta say, it's nice that if they do make you do Zelda Roll by a bunch, it's at least the easiest thing to spam.
Yeah.
Let's explore floor 2 a little. Well, that uses a key, so we don't want to do that immediately. Thank you. You thought I wouldn't see that, did you, gang? You thought it would be sneaky.
So sneaky.
Oh wait, hold on. I think this one, yeah.
I think you need the long shot.
Yeah, you do. I didn't want to, but I didn't want to say it. I wanted to hand you to find out.
That's fair. I think I've been here before, but like early on. I bet you I need the long shot. Wait, do I? Oh, I guess I don't. Wait.
Is Minish Cap the one where you can do a spin attack that's so big you lose control of it?
I believe so.
I think so.
You know what? I'm overthinking this. Got it. Fucking final frame. Love this tile.
For Triforce.
Final Frame is my favorite camera-related horror game. You know, if you're wearing the red tunic, I'm pretty sure that spike wouldn't have damaged you.
Yeah, definitely gonna switch the red tunic in the middle of the water tower. Eh.
So you
I
know
have
when
more
you
arrows than magic, so I might as
you know,
well.
with like the four sword, like splits Link into green, red, blue, and purple.
Yeah.
What's the purple tunic do?
It's gay.
I was gonna say protection against shadow magic, but that also works.
If
I
isn't
know what tunic I'm going with.
isn't it in like based on
Oh.
might be misremembering, but based on Minish Cap's treatment of the stones, isn't purple the wind element?
That would make sense. Maybe it's... Oh, you know what it is? It's the gravity suit.
Damn.
Ooh.
Because they're both purple. And, you know, prevents you from being pushed around by the wind.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no. I love the gravity suit. I think the thing that trips people up about this dungeon... Oh. Okay. Is that, like... Do I want it up here? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Is that, like, early on, like, I've been doing a lot of... Oh, hey! That's good to fucking know!
Yeah, so like all the locations of the water switches, so to speak, are like you're not gonna forget them. Like I don't see why people wanted those like to be marked on your map at all times in 3DS Remake. Like that was not an improvement I feel like it needed. But that's me. Obviously Iron Boots on a button.
Oh, god damn it, I'm out of keys.
Omor says Periwinkle Link from Smash Brothers is like Blue Yoshi from Super Mario World.
Oh, so he's broken.
And Mechagoji75 asks, anyone got any kaiju merch?
We should make some merch. We were talking about making
Speaking of kaiju,
I think he may just be asking.
Yeah, I know. He's talking
Like-
about the Daikaiju genre in general, but...
I mean, like, have you gotten any monster figurines?
I
Or are
don't
you
really
a
collect
fake fan?
figures.
Fake
I am a
fan.
fake fan. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you.
Damn.
Can And I think I...
Andy, who's your favorite creature that Godzilla fights against?
Anguirus. I also really like Destroya.
I honestly, I didn't. There was a car going by. I didn't hear you.
Anguirus and Destroya.
Angerus and
Destroya.
those are kind of funny names.
They're great.
Destroya is a pretty good My Chemical Romance song.
Is it fat?
See, I looked up Destroya, like I looked up Chibi Destroya, and I like that more. Cute.
You don't get it.
That's right.
I like the one that's like a globby pollution monster.
That is Hidora.
I like Biolante.
Biolante is also really good. It's so funny that Perfect Chaos just stole the Biolante. It's like, what if it was water? I mean, I guess... Yeah. They even both have, like, forms they hit before the final form.
I like Hydreigon.
That... Come on, Eli.
What's the one that has the weird?
Yeah, Ghidorah. That was the joke.
What's the one that has the weird bug face and the big knife hands?
Knifey.
Kamakiri? Is that it? No. I know it's the praying mantis one. He's pretty cool. Yeah, but I think the thing about this dungeon is that, like, it's cool. You do a lot. It's a very complex thing. There's very little sign that you're, like, making clear progress. Unlike, like, the Fire Temple, you're freeing Gorons. The Forest Temple, there's a set amount of pose. And here it's just, good luck, get to the end, idiot.
That's why it's cool. Or rather, that's why this game is cool, is because I do feel like all the adult dungeons are pretty distinct from each other.
Yeah.
What were they? Is that? I'm looking at this list and I'm wondering, is this in order? Like, what were they doing from like Hedorah to Gigan, Megalon, Jet Jaguar to Mechagodzilla G1?
They were making the movies for cheap, and I think they might have been done like contests for designs or certain points. Like Mega
They should
Man.
have just kept doing that.
Well, they took a break for 10 years, so.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. Andy, you know for a fact I watched all these fucking movies. I don't remember King Caesar at all.
He's great! They sing the song to awaken him after the 2,000-year prophecy to fight Mechagodzilla. You don't remember King Caesar? He rules!
No.
Man. I'm sorry. I wish you did not have to live in a world without knowledge of King Caesar. I just got the 73 Bandai Monster movies. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, Late Heisei is not great overall, but man, those fucking Mechagodzilla movies are real. Or Late Show is not great, but those fucking Mechagodzilla movies, they kick ass. We are finally at the point where it is like, I don't fucking know where to go. I guess I gotta change the water level, obviously, but it's like, to what end? Well,
I'm not going to tell you, but I just want to ask Lid. Lid, you realize what he's missing too, right?
Well, yes.
Not really.
Well, obviously, I'm missing the long shot. Where the fuck do I go? Do I go back? Where do I go to lower the water level? Because I can't see.
You guys have seen that video, right? Where it's just like a typical middle-aged white guy wearing sunglasses, saying we're smoking banshee boogers. We're they must have amnesia. They forgot I'm him. That I saw that clip on like Twitter or something completely out of context and didn't realize until I found it again on YouTube that like part of the joke is that he's dressed up as Dracula.
How do I? Where do I go to lower the water level? See, this is why Lake Bed Temple is better, because it's not a, because it's just do the puzzles in a set order. You don't have like choice. It's like okay, it's very binary.
You either
I
go
found
back
the
to
Lake Bed
where
Temple's also very confusing. I mean, I love it too. But...
Because it's like I can't go through any of these doors back into the central room, and the fucking I guess I go here maybe. I don't know.
you can either go back to where Fishwife was to bring it all the way down, and then go to the tower in the middle to bring it halfway.
And Fishwife is...
Yeah, I know.
There's
she's
like
not here. I'm just checking to see what it is.
torches outside of the entrance to her place.
Okay, I've been here. Yeah, I don't know. Back this way. Okay.
He's just kicking. Straight in the water.
There it is. Yeah.
It's sort of like how they do that so it's like a memorable, like you know which one.
Oh, I think I know it's something I can do. Okay. You can only get the water to second, and then I can go to that bombable wall. That seems like it.
How do people feel about the musical instrument gimmick in this?
I like it. I like how like mysterious. Like this song perfectly feels like what playing this dungeon sounds like. What playing this dungeon feels like. It's a perfect fit. It is.
I feel like some weird stuff ends up coming out of it.
I don't know. I like that it is deliberately confusing.
Like the fact that, you know, Kakariko Village is like a cozy side quest area, but the easiest way to get there is by playing the Nocturne of Shadow. And then, the camera's going, it's going freaky mode. But then at the end of the game, when it's time to like, you know, you're like teleporting back and forth to Ganon's tower, like leaving to get like fairies or something and then going back. You're playing the fucking Prelude of Light.
Yeah.
I think I know one thing Andy's missing now.
Don't worry. I've at least figured out a way to go to make progress. So.
Okay, so you noticed it too.
Andy, do you know the way?
Don't tell him though, you know. Let's let him.
Well, let me.
If he wants to know, he'll ask us.
That is true. I am getting close to that point, but let me. Oh wait, hold on. This is the wrong way. This should lead us to the correct... Yes, okay. Now if I'm... Please let this be a volatile wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a key.
Yeah.
Now you just need to get breaky.
That was horrible.
That was. Like, I made a face.
I think it was pretty good.
I made a face
I don't
like
like
I
how
bit into a lemon.
satisfied you are with yourself.
That's
awful
every
joke.
time Lid makes a bad joke, though. I've never heard...
This is true.
I have never heard Lid be like, I'm sorry I said that joke.
I'm never sorry about anything. I only say smart jokes.
Wasn't one of these a locked door, or am I thinking of the third? Well, I think I might be. Oh, I need the long shot to get back up to him, don't I? Oh, wait, do I?
I don't know.
You got smacked by a spider. You know, in real life spiders have a bunch of eyes? It seems like it would be kind of fucked up to be a spider with just one.
I don't want to think about spiders. I hate them.
This dungeon would be a little better if these assholes didn't respawn.
I think there are many worse bugs. I think
I
there are
don't
many
even wanna
worse
talk
bugs
about
in Zelda. Moldorm's a terrible bug.
Moldorm's the worst. It's so funny how much you can humiliate him in Link to the Past. No, wait.
Half.
Or in Link Between Worlds.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
also in Link Link to the Past when you rematch him.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, that initial match, though, is not great.
No, it's not. You having fun?
You got bonked by a buglet. You know what I think is one of the things about Zelda that, by the games getting bigger and bigger, has kind of been lost?
What?
What?
So, like, you know, in this game, it's kind of like, you know, you solve all the world's problems. You know, but by being a big old game with large land masses, to the point where like you have like you basically you look at the bird people and the fish people and the rock people and the brown people, which are for some reason distinct enough to anyway. You can't solve all their problems because the world's too complicated now.
I think you do a pretty satisfying job of solving their problems in Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't think so. Not like like in this game, right? It's like you help the I don't know.
Do I need the long shot for this room?
Probably. Like the I guess the if we want to use the word power fantasy, I don't think is as believable when you're given such a realistic depiction of a natural space and borders and, you know, large groups of people.
I guess I
hey.
think that we
Oh,
all.
god damn it!
This
Alright, you want to tell me what I'm missing?
yeah.
This is the
go
true
to the
water
tower.
temple experience.
Yeah, go to the tower, like the central tower. So you have to go back there and go into that room.
Actually. Let me just double check. There we go. Wasn't that better?
Does Tears of the Kingdom even have a post-credits scene where they show you what all the big NPCs are up to?
No, it doesn't, and honestly, that would be nice. That would be...
This game has that.
Especially since we're not getting
That's
any...
why...
You want to talk about the fact we're not getting any Zelda Tears of the Kingdom DLC?
I feel mixed about this.
I also do.
I think that's good.
There's stuff I would have liked to see expanded upon, but also I get it.
Like, on one hand, I don't think that the game actually needs any more content. But on the other hand, it needs more something. You know?
Yeah, but like the something that we're missing is not something I think they would add in DLC.
Yeah, like I feel like I would want like, oh, the DLC is we added 10 new types of Zonai items or something, right? Or like we added new quests for these places. But like I wouldn't want like, oh, we added 15 more shrines, and if you beat them, you unlock a new dungeon where you get a ATV this time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what you get.
And I would not want that at all.
No, I get that. Just want to check out and double check this room, see if there's anything I'm missing in here. Does not seem really that way.
Literally, like I would pay like a $15 DLC for just getting an NPC outside of all of the big complicated shrines where it seems obvious that there should be a character there to tell
A
you what
toss
the
there?
deal is.
Like a giant fucking parrot.
What an interesting idea for a character. Where could you have gotten that from?
I don't know. I still really like Tears of the Kingdom. I do wonder how I will feel about that game 2 years from now or whatever when I try and replay it, but...
Oh, I really like Tears of the Kingdom too, but generally not for the reasons why I like Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, I just think like taking it on its own terms as like a cool open world game, I really like it. But we've already talked about Tears of the Kingdom a lot, I guess. Alright, so raise the water level.
What do you think Link's tights are
To
like?
the
Are they
top
like
floor?
are they literally just like a lycra fucking alien spandex? Or do you think that they're like period appropriate, like medieval garb that just looks kind of funny because
What are
in
you doing? I said
64?
raise the water level.
Oh, you meant just... Well, you didn't tell me how high, to be fair, but...
Yeah, this one. And I'm not going to tell you unless you want me to tell you the exact thing. I'll just say it's now in this room, and now that you raise the water level, you're able to get it.
Oh, okay, I see.
I feel like more video games should make it
Yeah,
so
I
that when
missed
you
that.
use certain abilities, a big swirling cone appears on screen.
Yeah, this was kind of admittedly pretty obvious.
You know what I think Zelda needs?
Oh no!
You know how in Mario, if you just like don't do anything for a while, Mario will fall asleep?
Has he done that since 64?
Yes, actually, this is something I've been thinking about. I'm leaving my original topic. So something I've noticed in my many hours playing many Mario games is that in some Mario games, such as Mario 64, if Mario is asleep and you press the A button, Mario stands up. In other games, if Mario is asleep and you press the A button, Mario jumps. So he clearly couldn't have been getting very good sleep if he could just jump right out of it.
Maybe he was faking.
Let my boy rest.
True. But what I think Zelda needs is, I think Link should be able to fall asleep, but when he falls asleep, he should like curl into a little ball on the ground like a cat.
Link's much more dog-coded.
Well, he's really bunny-coded, but yeah.
This is true. All of
I
these
think
are
it's Twilight
true.
Princess.
I think Link is many types of animals.
What do you think Ocarina of Time Link is?
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. He's some kind of rodent.
Do you think he's a stoat?
Maybe a gerbil. Maybe a small capybara.
What about a jerboa?
Well, he's got the
I
water
gotta
tunic
Google
on.
it.
I think he might be beaver. Oh, you know what? He's sharp, so he could also be porcupine.
I feel like a jerboa is maybe just a little too small.
That is apparently
Squirrel.
what Fang the Sniper is, Andy.
Yes. He is not, in fact, Knack the Weasel. You know what? It happened before I hit the thing, so I'm good.
What about a pika?
Pikachu?
No. Like
What about a
like
chinchilla?
Like a Himalayan pika.
What about a chinchilla?
I mean, I don't. People talk about chinchillas all the time because it's a fun word to say, and because like they're topical. Because I guess their fur was a thing. I don't know what they look like. Let me look it up.
They're a bit small, but young Link is a chinchilla.
I don't know. I feel like chinchillas. They've got a weird forehead that I don't think is very Link-like.
Here's a random question. How do you feel about sword beams being gone from 3D Zelda for the first 12 years?
What?
How do you feel about sword beams being gone from 3D Zelda for the first 12 years?
Honestly, like, I never missed them.
I don't think they work in 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, this room.
This room's epic.
This room's Kirby's Epic Yard.
This room's Reggie's very favorite of all time.
But his favorite game's Link to the Past.
This was a reference to a video that's like it's called some like Reggie Fils-Aimé names all the Smash characters, but it's just like different audio clips taken out of context.
So here's the thing. There's probably a new Nintendo Direct this Thursday or maybe Wednesday, depending on time zone.
What makes you think about that about the time of like what day it'll be?
Because one of the developers said, "Hey, you'll probably see my game Thursday." I think it was Arno talking about the new Arno game, or the localization of the DS games. I'm not sure which. Anyway, he tweeted that you'll see it Thursday, and there's then Nintendo Direct rumors, and like so it seems like it's probably Thursday Japan, Wednesday in the States. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing is, a new F-Zero and a new Donkey Kong game are heavily rumored to be there, according to...
Monkey! We haven't gotten enough monkey games.
According to verifiable sources. So, like, I feel like as cool as a new F-Zero game would be, like, don't get me wrong, it would be very cool. I kind of don't have that much to say about it, just because, like, I kind of, like, it's hard to not...
It'll be really funny if no one buys it again, proving them right.
I'm also worried that it's, like, it's the end of... It's a sci-fi series that Nintendo hasn't touched in a long time, and is touching at the end of a console generation. Oh, no! That didn't work out great the last time they tried that.
Based Spur is based. True to this person's name, Gorilla and Monkey Chads, we are so back.
Well, what if they... I was saying, what if it's actually a Switch 2 game?
Yeah, that'd be cool, but I feel like there's no way they announce a Switch 2 game at this Direct.
There's no monkeys.
I'm not going to say that they're going to say it's a Switch 2 game, they're just going to say...
Oh, they might, like, here's the thing, I'm not, like, then they could
coming in
lie,
2024.
definitely, I'm just saying that, like, even if they lie, I don't know, it's just...
I'm just saying they're going to say F-Zero coming in 2024, but they're not going to say...
oh, wow,
for the
yeah,
Switch.
this sword does so much fucking damage, it's crazy.
Why didn't you get the other room?
Oh, shit! Because I don't need them. Anyway, let me make a quick tweet about this.
It's the self-cessed room.
It's the room that was really fucking broken when this game first appeared on Nintendo Switch.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that works. I forgot. Yeah, that works. You can fucking cheese this boss if you know what you're doing. Din's Fire is also really useful. But yeah, the game wants you to have a cool sword fight. That's bad. Don't do that. Cheat. This model doesn't look great in Ship of Harkonnen fidelity.
Why are you harming this wonderful young man?
Because Navi told me to. It said conquer yourself. That's a cool transition. You got the hook shot, but it's good now.
What if someone made a game where there was a hook shot, but it was like a skill that you put points into, and its length was just like an arbitrary number you could level up. And so if you have like level 99 hook shot, you can just grapple onto any
I
point.
missed it. Sorry, I had
Oh
to,
yeah, I
um,
cheat.
phone
Did
call.
you know you can cheese that fight with the hammer, Eli?
Of course.
Okay, yeah, I
You
did
have to
that.
use Din's Fire.
Din's Fire is too expensive with magic. Hammer is free.
Don't
Why
get
not?
swallowed by the vortex, or you might end up playing a mediocre game for the Super Nintendo.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen that fight enough. I definitely know how it works. So, but that's probably my favorite mini boss in the game. Maybe the Iron Knuckle.
Look at this mini map.
Hey,
It's a funny little snake.
Wait, does it? It says don't get sucked up by the board. Oh wait, okay, over here. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, why?
Ooh, it's a snake.
Why
in
can't I use?
celebration.
Why can't I use the? Okay, there we
In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Badger Mushroom.
go. Thank you.
yeah, my only thing I don't like about this temple is the actual boss. But the mini boss is so cool. that
Mini
it's
boss is
fine.
cool, but again, you can cheese it so easily that it makes it less cool. No.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think it's easier to get out of it with the iron boots.
How long are you? Okay, we're good. Wait, no. No. I don't see you helping.
You know what they need to do,
I
honestly?
don't know, I never got caught like that.
You know what I think would be like one of the games ever?
What?
What?
If they just made a new, like, Ocarina style 3D Zelda but gave you the Rock's Feather.
Oh yeah, no.
How do you guys feel about Rock's Cape?
It's pretty cool.
What does that do again?
It lets
It's
you glide.
Oh yeah. Is that Oracle Games or Minish Cap?
Oh,
Oh well.
yeah.
Do I have to play the song? Okay, at least they don't make you play the song.
it's
I don't think the game tells you this, but I don't think you take any fall damage with the
development
iron.
and best dungeon of Oracle Seasons, and then in my opinion also the best dungeon of Minish Cap.
Like, if they just made, like, what Wind Waker, but a platformer, I think it would break people's brains.
What would you have though? Would you have Rock's Feather be
An item
like,
or a
would it work
button?
like a bracelet where it's basically permanently on you, or would it be like an assignable button item?
I feel like we've got enough buttons now. We could do the Link's Awakening Switch approach for a 3D game.
That's why I still want remakes of the Oracle games in that style, because, or even frankly, if you want to do a different style too, like that's fine, but just having more buttons than the Game Boy allowed would be
Yeah.
so good.
I feel like if they remade Minish Cap, there's no way they wouldn't fuck up the art style.
Yeah.
Please don't
honestly, I
say
really
these
don't think
words
Minish
out
Cap needs to
loud.
be remade. Yeah, like there are a couple things about it you could change, but not something that I think that they would change, so it doesn't even matter. That game's mostly really great. So.
You know, I'm really curious. You know, because sometimes Nintendo gives GDC talks. I would love if after Mario Wonder comes out, they do a GDC talk about how they did the graphics for
God
it.
damn it. That would be cool.
Because I wonder how they're doing that. Are those sprites? Are those 3D models?
but here's
Are
a
those
question.
vector graphics? Hmm?
If we get a new monkey game, would you want it to be a 2D one or a 3D one?
I want them to make a 3D one and not fuck it up. Like
Yeah, that sounds real nice. It's a novel fucking concept. Making a 3D Donkey Kong game that's good.
Yeah, make a normal platformer instead of some kind of weird
Torture device.
Oh, here's the question: would only Donkey Kong be playable? In your...
No,
No.
I need Diddy.
Do you want
So-
Dixie?
need
But would it
him.
be?
Would you
Would
want
it be
Dixie?
just Donkey and Diddy, or would you also want Dixie?
Would you want 3D?
I
Would you
would-
like to play as Cranky again?
I would want Diddy or Dixie, but I would not need her. You know,
Also, I
like
think
like
Cranky
okay,
is
okay.
really
It
fun.
has to be either Diddy or Dixie. There needs to be a small playable monkey.
Yeah, that's true.
Dixie is.
I have been stuck here for a while. This is annoying.
Dixie is pretty epic. She chews bubblegum and plays rock.
Would you rather have Lit? Would you rather have the return of playable Kitty or Cranky?
Kitty or Cranky?
Kitty or Cranky?
I don't think either you're gonna like this answer, but
Kitty.
it's Kitty, like without a doubt.
I don't know. I like
Okay.
Scrooge McDuck puggoing.
Yeah, I think
No.
Cranky.
I-
is really
okay,
fun to
okay,
play.
Lid,
I like his
Lid.
design and
I
like,
think
I think Kitty is the worst part about DK6.
I think Cranky Kong's pogo makes it would be more interesting in a 3D Donkey Kong than a 2D Donkey Kong.
Here's the thing, you know, as I've gotten older, I've realized, you know, that actually, yes, I do find it difficult to relate to characters that look a certain way, and you know what? I don't want to play a game as an old man. Sorry.
I do. Okay, I don't think they should make Cranky playable in 3D, but if the choice is between Kitty and Cranky, I relate more to an old man than a baby.
I like baby. I'm kind of baby.
I'm not, so...
I like to wear my
What
blue
am I supposed to do
PJs.
here? I feel like I am missing something. Because you
You're
can't
just supposed to get to the other side like a chicken. Eli, can I be mean for a second?
What?
That was like the most like Seth Rogen ass laugh you've ever made, I think.
Well, I'm under the weather, so...
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah.
Don't you mean that's no good?
I do mean that. But
I thought you
seriously,
were gonna be mean about, like,
Me.
Donkey Kong opinions. That was just uncalled for.
no.
Although, they're gonna
I
have
would
him voice
never.
Donkey Kong in the game.
Donkey Kong is sacred. I would never be mean about that.
They're gonna have him voice Donkey Kong in a new game, don't you know?
That's no, I know they can't. Actually, you know, I say that, but then I think about it for 2 seconds, and I'm like, you know what?
That's better
It's a
than the animal
possibility.
noises.
Yeah, it's better than anything. Well, no, I would prefer if they went back to realistic animal noises, but it's still better than fucking still using Grant Kirkhope sound effects, you know?
Yeah, you really do have a problem with that.
More like Grant Kirk, no hope. Am I right? More like Grant Kirk, fatigue and damnation.
Alright, we have made it out of that fucking section. Congratulations, me.
And now you got the long shot.
Dude. Don't think there's anything back that way.
You can always look on your map and see if there's like places you haven't been.
Yeah, we're good. There's nothing else that way.
I think UI noises aren't cool enough anymore.
Oh yeah, you've been playing Starfield, so that makes sense.
You say that. Here's the thing, okay? Starfield is a game I don't like, and I don't even know what the UI noises are in that game. But you know what? Armored Core 6 is a game that I do like, and I also don't know what the UI noises are in that game, so they must not be anything special. You know what has good UI noises? The fucking Silent Hill games. Oh, you know what? You know what? For all the shit that the PS3 store gets, because it's shit, it's awful, it's terrible. It's like they don't want you to buy anything or something. That has a good UI sound, I think. It sounds.
You know
like
what doesn't have great UI sounds, despite having great sounds, is Pikmin 4.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because the UI is just very Switch. The sound design of the actual gameplay is fantastic. Like to the point where Pikmin will make different sounds on different kinds of ground.
I feel like Mario Odyssey was where Nintendo peaked this generation for UI.
Well, when I say Switch sounds, I mean it's like Mario Odyssey UI sounds. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking like when I think of like bad Nintendo UI sounds this generation, like I'm thinking like, oh, it's all just like clicks and boops, you know.
Yeah, that's the Mario Odyssey.
Well, but Mario Odyssey, it's like when you're like picking like your files and like your option stuff. It's it's like playing little ba-doo-doo,
You know what's a game with,
ba-doo-doo. It's playing like little melodies.
You know what's a game with great UI sounds? Metroid
What?
Prime.
Yeah,
That's true.
Get this man a true.
Even like obviously like the menu sounds are their own thing, but like even when you switch beams and visors and it does that thing where it's like, right? That's shit's cool.
Today we're cooking.
Well, you know what? Actually, I know where to go.
Well, get the stuff you couldn't get with a long shot before.
Yeah, that's generally what it is. You know what? That's there. I think I'm gonna go back and get the stuff that was in the tower. 'Cause I remember there's that. There's at least a sculpture in there. And then once we get one more, we're all done with necessary gold skulls. I might still get some just because they're there, but you know.
How do y'all feel about the band There spelled all three different ways?
I'm not familiar.
I think they have one of the American football guys. Maybe the drummer. They're all right, I think.
I don't listen to new music. I wouldn't know.
I mean, this is like, I don't even think this band has made anything in like 6 years. But to be frank, I also have barely listened to new music for the last 3-ish years. Why do you think you don't? Why do you think you don't listen to new music? I'm curious.
Because I'm too busy listening to music from like 1780.
I think for me personally, I think there's a lot of factors, but I think a big part is that I used to work a job where I could listen, well, not where I could, where I had to listen to the radio, but that radio didn't have any advertisements. And now I work with a bunch of old stupid farts who listen to FM radio all day with advertisements. And now that's how I sort of think about when I think about music.
I'm sorry. Okay, but isn't saying that boomers will fucking listen to the radio and not give a shit?
They're crazy. They have nothing going on in their heads. That's the most, like, okay, so, like, you know, without getting into too many specifics, right? Like, you know, like, I have, like, a job that's, like, video games adjacent, right? Like,
I actually was not sure what you did, but
the most insane thing, I think, is that, like, you would think that, like, at a job where that's part of it, that, like, you'd have people where it's like, oh yeah, this person's old, but, like, they know what's up, right? They know what a game is. They know what buttons are. They know that I don't know. They know that a game is pretty cool.
they know Kirby's a lovable guy.
Yeah, they know Kirby's a lovable guy. They know fucking Cloud Strife is epic and has a big sword. You know, like, you see sometimes, like, people on the internet, right? Like, you think of, like, some of the, like, web comic artists or, like, indie game devs, and you think about, like, oh, that person's, like, 50 or 60 years old, and they're pretty cool. So I bet that that's the kind of cool old person who's at these jobs. No, they don't give a shit. They don't know what a keyboard is. They don't speak. They, like, barely know how to fucking, like... They don't know what pictures are. They're still getting used to the concept of the phonograph. I fucking hate old people. I feel like once you turn 50, you need to take a test to not be euthanized.
So that's a no again on Cranky Kong, just to be clear.
Yeah, no Cranky Kong.
What about Wrinkly?
Wrinkly's already dead. It's so sad. And Wrinkly's a gamer, so honestly, she could live as long as she wants.
That was actually fucked up that Rare did that.
Yeah, no, I don't know why they did.
Cause they're British and mean.
This is true.
Like, there are Rare games that I definitely like, but, like...
Yeah, no.
They're British and mean.
Three of them have Donkey Kong, and 2 of them have Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, if you want to count DK Land 3.
I think if I was Rare, you know that meme where it's like, if I had been on the plane, you know, things would have turned out different. I think if Rare is the plane, you know, I would have made sure that Donkey Kong 64 would have been a real platformer.
Would you say it's more or less of a platformer than Banjo-Kazooie?
I think Banjo-Kazooie is more of a real video game.
I hate this question. I hate having to come to terms with, even though I like Banjo-Kazooie probably the most out of Rare's games that gen. I haven't played all of them, because who among us has played Jet Force Gemini, right? But
like, their best of that gen is either Banjo-Kazooie or Diddy Kong Racing.
Hey, perfect.
I haven't played Diddy Kong Racing either.
And I don't think it's Diddy Kong Racing, but I could see someone saying that.
From what I've played, I like Banjo-Kazooie the most, but you know what? If I really think about that game as, like, okay, like, narrowing it down to just platformer, is it a good one of those? Still probably not. It's still kind of just a game where you walk around and look at stuff. You just have different ways.
God damn it, that's what I thought this was.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, but now it's like, now I don't know where to...
I'll figure it out. I like the long shot.
No, it's nice. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, well, Could have given me a good hook shot to begin with.
Do you ever look at the hook shot? You look at its menu sprite and you're like, what's going on there? What is that? How's this thing work? Is the blue part the rope? Or chain? Or whatever? What about the purple part? What is this fucking thing? It's just a few, like,
The purple part is
squished...
the handle, and the spring is inside it.
The purple part is the handle?
Well, no,
I thought the
purple
gray
is
part was the handle.
The gray part is the handle. The purple part is physically attached to the handle.
I think this thing just doesn't make sense. How does it work? Does the triangly bit at the end just like dig into stuff?
Man.
You see, video games used to require imagination, and nowadays it's all just yeah, it's just physics. It's just look at that jar. You broke it.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling my very best.
I just saw art of the Mega Man X octopus and the Mega Man X squid together.
Okay, this
and
is
you know what? I
would
should
say
them
right
now.
now.
Damn.
I'll share it with you, Lid.
Which one's the squid?
That's from X5.
Which one is? I'm trying to think. Which one is that?
Squid Adler?
Oh, from the.
Wiki search?
I can. Let me see.
I share it in the
When are they
screen
gonna make
Aww.
cuttlefish? Lid, when are they
He's
gonna make a
cute.
cuttlefish Maverick?
They should make a manatee Maverick, and then you become Mega Manatee.
Super fighting dugong. Mega Manatee.
There's a basic enemy
Really, how
in
there's a
Mega Man
Pokemon
8.
named Steel and Pokemon named Dugong. Let's be honest. You weren't trying very hard.
There's a basic enemy in Mega Man 8 called Surumaker, or Surumeka, that is supposedly cuttlefish-like.
You know, somehow I don't think it would go over well if they had a robot master named Cuddle Man.
I think they should do it anyway, and if they don't, they're cowards.
Well,
Yeah, like I know people generally don't really like X5, like understandably, but that's a really good job.
X5 is weird because it's simultaneously some of the coolest fucking shit in that series, and also
bullshit.
raising an eyebrow.
And also Alien.
Yeah, but I feel like the character designs are generally like no one's raising any issue there. Like those are good.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, okay, I feel like this is one of the weirdest things about that game, is like, on the one hand, like, the Cutsman style stuff in the Sigma stages is bullshit, but on the other hand,
You mean
they
Cutsman.
waited until the Sigma stages for it, you know?
Unlike X6, where that's the whole game.
Yeah, that fucking game. Mega Man X6 is like, oh man, I wanna like that game is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so dumb, but in a way where it's just like you have to laugh, you know? Why did they make that game like that?
Don't know.
What were they thinking?
Well,
True.
Capcom wanted more Mega Man. That's why they made X6.
Yeah. But it's so weird how like there's like honestly some cool ideas in there, but it's all just like filtered through this fucking like oh, there are permanently missable things that you basically need in order to beat the game.
Which one are you talking about again?
Multiple. I mean, like, there's like, you know, it's the kind of thing where like, oh, if you miss the jump ability that lets you get past the spikes, you can still get the armor that lets you survive the spikes, right? You know, like there's multiple layers to it, but it's still just like, and then there's the thing of, oh, there are Sigma stages where the stage layout that you get depends on which armor you pick going into the level, so you end up getting the hardest one for your build no matter what. Like that game simultaneously has like a lot of really cool stuff in it and is also one of the most fucking evil games that they've ever made.
Yeah, no. And it's funny, is that, like, I know you're talking about X6, but to an extent you could be talking about X5.
Like, oh, okay, but like, okay. You know, this might actually make X5 sound worse. X6 has more mechanically cool things in addition to its bullshit. X5, it's mostly like the story and the art
No, I
and
get
the
you,
music.
Like, man, that X versus Zero fight really was worth
It is
all of the payoff.
It's the coolest shit.
It's like, man, you did something as cool as it's like arguably the coolest rival battle in Capcom history.
Yeah. And then X6, it's like you have stuff like, oh, every level has an alternate exit. Oh, you have a ton of character customization. And also it's possible to just brick your save. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it is.
Apparently, by the way, it's possible to, like, brick your save in the water temple, but I've never done it.
I'm sure it's harder than bricking your save in X6.
I'm sure.
How do you do it again?
I don't know. I just heard people say, "Oh, I don't know."
I feel like in the water temple, like it's got to be like a thing where like, oh, I used the wrong key in the wrong place, and then I did, you know, I set the water level to this and ran out of this item, and now I can't do, you know. Whereas in X6, it's like, oh, I fucked up getting these specific hostage items, and I just can't progress. And somehow X7 is still worse.
Yeah, because at least X6 controls like a normal fucking video game. Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
Just a little change.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Which hole do I want to go down?
I wish people knew how to make games that were more chill.
Eli?
without making
Which way
it-
should I go?
Go down the boulder one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, go under the waterfall. Drive into the river, Bob.
Ah!
I'm sorry, you didn't have the key yet.
It's the classic water temple experience.
It sure fucking is.
I say skill issue. I don't know. I simply would have gotten the key ahead of time.
Where's the key?
I don't remember.
There's so
Go to your
many.
map,
Like
see-
you
go to your
could
map
have
and
missed
see
one of so several.
Like what chests
It's
are still
like-
available.
Looks like there's one in this room? Did I miss?
I think that's the boss key on the other side of the locked door.
I think you're right. Then there's one other chest. It's on the second floor. That's the only other key there is. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to get that fucking key. Unless if I'm... No, there are only 2 chests, so at least we have gotten it down to a binary answer. Now the question is, how quickly will it take me to find that specific chest?
Do you want to see something depressing?
By the way, could someone
Not
clip that?
particularly,
Could
but I
someone-
see many. What?
Could someone clip me screaming?
I'm sure someone can.
Lid, can you?
I don't remember when you screamed, so
You
I,
can
I
look at the
don't-
VOD and look at...
Is that? Oh no! Oh no, Kirby! What happened? No!
No. He melted.
Oh no!
Wait, is the water at the 2nd or 3rd floor? Because I need it to be at the 2nd. Yeah, it's at the 3rd. Okay. Gotta re-lower the whole fucking thing. I still think this is better than the Fire Temple, but I am also now like, yeah, the Forest Temple's better. Because the Forest Temple... Because again, having a sense of clear progression is better. Whereas this, it's like, good luck finding the keys, asshole!
No, I mean, that's what I find really fun about this dungeon.
It is, but it's also neither of the bosses are good.
I really like Darkling. He's cool.
Because I feel like if you fight him legitimately, you're playing the game wrong. So, like, it's not worth... So the only way worth it is cheesing him, and I don't think
But
that's...
cheesing him is also really fun.
It is? I don't think it's that fun.
Like getting him with a hammer and watching him fall through the floor.
That's fun, like, once or twice. It's
I
not
agree
fun.
that Morph is really bad. Like, I agree about that.
I think Fire
Morph is
Dancer
easily the
cooler.
worst boss in the game.
I think Fire Dancer and Poe are more interesting. Let's go in here.
You know what I think is one of the big problems with modern Zelda? And I
What?
think we'll see more of this in the next couple streams. Nothing feels evil enough anymore.
Yeah, that... I think Tears
I
of the
think the
Kingdom...
depths feel pretty evil.
I think the depth... I think, like... Tears of the Kingdom, I think, is better about making things feel particularly evil in a satisfying way. Like, I feel like the Gibdo horde is pretty... or nest is pretty evil. Like
See,
that...
I was kind of on board with the depths, because that is spooky, but I don't know about the Gibdos.
I really liked the vibe.
I really like the Gibber designs.
No,
Again, I actually like the Lightning Temple, but I do wish you couldn't. I wish it was actually more restrictive. Even though I had fun with it. I like the Gibdos.
Oh, god damn it.
I do like the Gibdos.
So, wait, okay.
I just
hold
think
on.
making them bug people instead
Oh,
of mummies is kind of weird.
How do I open this gate? Do I need to raise the water again?
You gotta hit the eyeball.
Oh, duh. Right, that's right. Thank you.
And you were like earlier, oh, I saw the eye. You can't fool me, game.
That is true, isn't it? Should
At
have
least
come
they
back.
always drop a heart.
I think this game should be like Undertale, and you should be able to be the spider's friends.
No way, Jose.
Do you think you should be able to befriend Ganon?
No, because he's green.
Wow! It's not easy being green, Lid. I'm glad I did that earlier, at least.
Yeah, and I like how, you know, it comes full circle. That was there from way earlier.
Final small key.
If they made if the next Zelda game just took like a wild genre turn, what genre would you want the next Zelda to be?
Dating sim.
Damn.
You know what? I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say an answer I know you two will not like. Give in. It hasn't tried when you've made it merely an aspect of the game. Fuck it. Chic stealth game.
I was thinking shmup.
No.
Is that what the
Yeah.
Tingle game is?
What?
Is that what the Tingle game is? Is that a, like, vertical shmup?
No, those are like I don't even like I feel like those games it's best to just sort of say like, oh, they're like an adventure game. They're like a DOS point and click, talk to people, give them the items, don't fuck up kind of game.
Play mini game.
For some reason I thought that was a shmup. I don't know why.
There's
Lid,
probably a
oh, wait.
I would be completely unsurprised if there was a shmup mini game in one of them.
Oh, I know why I think that, because I've only ever seen it.
Oh, you know what else? You know what
Which
else?
is a shmup.
Instead of shmup, full, proper, full game size Link's crossbow training.
What if Zelda but Sin and Punishment? That's all I'm saying.
You know what fantasy sin and punishment is, Lid? Kid
Is it
Icarus
just
Uprising.
Panzer Dragoon?
No, I was gonna say Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh, that too, yeah.
You've got options.
I'd like to play that someday.
I'd like to play that with a second analog stick someday.
Yep.
I will say, it is very nice of them to make it super obvious where the boss is and not have to shift the water one more time once you get the big key. I'm gonna go get a glass of water real quick.
There's weird noises happening in my ears, but I know that they're not from either of you because they don't match your Discord green things.
What is it?
I'm just getting weird noises, and I can't tell if it's like a weird audio thing with the game or what.
This is not the right room. Okay, let's head back until we get the right one. I know it's on the third. Yeah, because it was on the third floor when
I guess it could be my apartment, but I don't really know.
I don't think it is because it's not because if it was, then your little green thing with your Discord stuff would match it, and it doesn't.
Oh.
My guess is that it's just some. I think something weird is happening with the water temple's ambiance.
No, this is not the right way. Okay. So I was kind of head back and forth on it, but I think I probably will do Beneath the Well this stream as well. That'll probably, because that's short. You can do that.
There's spooky zombies in there. I don't like them. There's a mean man with too many hands in there. Who said he could have that many hands? Is that Shigeru Miyamoto's doing? Why did he say that?
What did Miyamoto do?
He
No.
gave the dead man too many hands.
Shit.
That's probably not his doing. But I said that'll be next stream, right?
Isn't it? No, I think Andy was saying he wanted to do it this one.
Yeah, no, I think because again, we're only
Okay,
on.
I'm probably gonna piece out after the water temple
That's
though,
fair.
personally,
Yeah.
but
No, I get that. I'm just saying I got enough time. It's like, yeah, I can probably beat the under the well in under 2 hours.
Isn't it crazy how even back in the day it was like well, these games don't have enough fidelity. So even though there is blood and guts, it's like it's not enough, you know?
No, I think it's on the second. Is it on the second floor where I need to go? I don't know.
To the point where this very game had multiple revisions where they eventually turned Ganondorf's blood green. So they could say, "Oh no, it's just he's just a ghoul," you know?
it's just because he's Irish.
This is true.
I'm sorry, that was to the Irish people. I'm sorry, that wasn't very funny.
That's all. I don't know if that's more insulting to the Irish people or the Gerudos.
Damn, one of those isn't even a real type of person.
I'm
I'm talking about the Irish, obviously.
Maybe this is where I go. I just want to get back to where I was. This seems right. Yes, this is correct. Okay.
What type of fish are those even supposed to be?
They're rays.
Are they?
Yeah. We got the wide.
I feel like they look too
And the
mean and spaceship
Stingers.
shaped.
They're stingrays. They're weird stingrays.
They look like a
Lid, just because they don't fit your preconceptions of what a ray is does not mean you're not wrong.
I know what a stingray looks like, and they don't look that mean. They don't look like evil spaceships. They just look like a fish.
Oh. God damn it.
Like, what if a fish was horizontal? That's all.
I think this is not the correct room. No, it is not.
It's the water temple experience.
Sure is. How much longer do you think I'll spend in Lake Bed than this temple? Actually, the real question is how long will I be in fucking Great Bay?
Great Bay is the Twilight Princess one, right?
No, Great Bay's the Majora's Mask. Lake Bed's the
Oh.
Twilight Princess.
Because I feel like the Twilight Princess one is not that hard once
No.
you sort of get once you get going, right?
Yeah.
I think honestly because that whole dungeons idea is like, oh, you start on the left side, then you go to the right, then you go right. It's like the fact that it's on both the GameCube and the Wii version, and the two are flipped. I feel like that alone made that dungeon way weirder than it needs to be, right?
Which dungeon?
Lake
The
Bed.
Twilight Princess Water Temple.
Yeah, Lake Bed is.
Do
I think not as tricky as
do I
Water
need to
Temple.
lower
but
the fucking water again?
It definitely messed me
Eli,
up a couple
do you
times,
remember
by
how
the
to
way.
get back to the room with all the fucking...
Open up your map. So, which is that the only chest you don't have?
Yes.
Can you try to get there just from where you are?
Oh,
to,
it's
like,
on the
to that-
first floor, not basement floor. Yeah, I was...
You know, in
Just
the
double
rest
check
of the
you're going
world, the first floor is the
Just
ground
double check
floor.
you're going the right way, I guess.
We'll figure it out. No, It's up. Okay.
You know, I haven't played Majora's Mask. I mean, like any further than like the first dungeon in years. I wonder how bad the water temple is in that.
Not that bad, but like, I mean, it's tricky, but it's not. I think it's not as hard as the water temple or like the temple, to be honest.
Like from what I remember, I feel like it had a lot of big rooms that were tricky to navigate, but I feel like it didn't have many weird puzzles.
Are we counting going after the fairies? Yes. This
Nah, that's fake. No one does that shit.
Yeah, that's my favorite game. I don't often do the fairy stuff.
I kind of want to go for the best. Well, yeah, it's probably not even worth it to try. I am
I
curious.
think I never do it. I'm just saying, like I don't often.
They need to make a Zelda game that has like as many weird quests as Majora's Mask, but like even more of a hangout vibe, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call Majora's Mask Hangout, you know.
Like it's got some stuff where it's like, you know, like you go, you play the song for the Chicken Man, you get the bunny hood. That's pretty chill.
That
But
is
then,
pretty cool.
You know, the fairies, you know, having to find all the 20 of these bullshit hidden MacGuffins in this dungeon before time runs out, that's not very
Eli,
chill.
what side quests do you always do when you play Majora's Mask?
Do I always do?
Yeah. Or at least, like, feel like essential.
Like obviously, like you want to get the bunny hood. Like pretty early on. Like I don't know that there are many that I don't do. Like the thing. Like obviously I do Andrew and Cafe. I want to get as many masks as I can do.
You want to get a
I don't
Pona.
necessarily do like the shooting galleries stuff all the time. But and I don't necessarily do like the fairies all the time. But I try to do most of what's
hold
there
on,
because that's
hold
just
on.
like the bulk of the game and the bulk of what I find interesting.
You know what I will say also about the Water Temple? It's really... Twilight Princess was so fucking annoying, and it's like, hey, we're gonna fill the dungeon with chests full of just rupees, so you can't tell what keys you missed easily just at a glance.
Now you got the boss key.
You know what I think they should do for the
You
next
could save and
Zelda?
go back to the beginning.
You know how a lot of Zelda games they have like the gimmick item, like this is the gimmick item, you know, like it's the Ocarina, it's the Minish Cap, it's the Skyward, it's the Wind Waker, you know, the Phantom Hourglass. I think that the next Zelda game should be about some kind of mastication apparatus, some kind of chewing object.
That's too close to vor for my taste. I don't know.
What if the big key item for the next Zelda was just some chattering teeth?
That'd be something. Would it bite onto the door to open it?
You see, I think that's too normal. I think the door is too normal. I think that you could do like, you know, in Majora's Mask, you like use the
Lid, can I say something that you might find offensive? This sounds kind of French.
Is this worse than Lid comparing me to Seth Rogen? Like, which is the worst of those?
I'm trying to be honest with my friend Lid. I feel like goofy shit with the.
I'm so mad.
Get owned.
This is not French. The French do not care for mouths. They are all nose.
I don't think you know the French very well. Good job, Andy.
I don't
try.
want to
second
know
try,
the
but
French
yeah.
very well.
Okay. Alright, time for the worst boss in the game.
It's also the one
I'm
most.
just saying, like, you know how the that's not normal water because it's coom. You know how the gust jar you grab onto the mushroom and you stretch it and then you fling. What if you did that with teeth?
What if you open the boss door by feeding like a pig?
I hate you.
bananas?
I hate you, Eli. Why would you do this to me? Because I know exactly. I literally know that you are doing. It's
It's
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong 64.
I
Yeah.
hate it. That's evil
Yeah.
and mean, and you don't get it.
Lid, you deserve
I
this.
feel like that wasn't any different from what you were saying.
No, there are so many cool things you could do with chomping in a video game.
Uh-oh.
What if instead of the hook shot, you just chomped that little ball out of that weird goo tentacle, and then you could just chew on him, and it'd be over.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I think this. You know what? As far as goopy water monsters go, this isn't the worst one I can think of. You know what's the worst goopy, faceless water monster boss I can think of?
What is the worst goopy goober you can think of?
Fucking Chaos 4.
Which one is that?
That's the one you fight in the pond 3 times.
That one's not that bad.
By the way, you
That's
threw
the
it
worst
both wrong,
boss in
'cause it's
Sonic
the
Adventure.
Water, it's the water wraith from Pikmin.
I haven't played enough Pikmin.
I mean, it's actually like amazing, but it's like terrifying.
The chaos
I
boss
love
that
it.
Andy's talking about is like not terrible. It's just
So fucking boring. And it's easy.
No, I know Chaos. I was kidding about the water wraith. It's actually really
Thank God I have the fucking, the
sword.
big go around the sword to do double damage. Because otherwise this boss would take longer.
Yeah. Last time I played it, I didn't have the big war on the sword, and it took forever. It was the worst part of the game. And that's coming from someone who considers this the best engine in the game.
Look at that extra range.
I like that the walk-on in this game is just 4 triangles that circle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's simple. It gets the point across.
Wait, okay.
I don't even know what walking on looks like in the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh! I think I might be coming across a little quiet this stream. I don't know. Check
I
them
know
out,
that in Twilight Princess, it's a big arrow.
Grab that heart container.
You know, I like how the heart containers in this game look like a sort of like plastic jewel that you would find in like some really cheap like party tiara bracelet type plastic jewelry. You know, I think it's kind of lame that in the later ones, like I feel like Twilight Princess when they sort of got the whole like I don't know what you'd call it.
Link. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I can't offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the princess. Zelda? Can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. Games occasionally
She's your
having,
boyfriend.
games occasionally having these weird stuttering, and I don't know why that's what's causing it. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace.
It's because the game has to compile the very advanced shaders that it's using.
You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. That's a weird choice of word.
Well, because she's your wife, so don't be fucking weird about it. Don't be weird about being
There's
princess
too many
wife.
wives in this game. Like that's the problem. That's
Yeah,
he's gonna have like after he.
You have Darunia. That's the best wife.
True.
It is funny that okay. Darunia is like the only sage you meet as young Link proper. Because yeah, you meet the owl, but I don't think the game ever tells you that the owl...
What about Saria?
Oh, I meant the only male one. Anyway.
What is Sheik's blue parts made out of?
Cloth?
Is it cloth? Is it armor? Is it like it's just
be.
the color? It looks weird.
Sorry, I lost the internet for a sec.
You know, it's funny that she shows up after you meet your ex-wife. That this is the only time Zelda shows up for.
If you think about it, Link is a total divorced dad.
Look at that
energy.
M64 ass shot.
I love Sheik. Sheik's so cool.
This is true.
I love that run animation.
Sheik is one of the coolest people in a game, if you ask me.
Yeah, she did not do the best of escapes. Okay, let's see.
Sheik
Is it here? Is it here you go?
Godot.
Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
Sheik is like Godot from Ace Attorney 3 in that, like, they both just show up,
Yeah, we got it.
say a bunch of cool
Right?
nonsense,
Did we?
and then that's it, but they're awesome.
You waited too long. You missed.
Did I?
Oh, I missed.
Is Wario literally Homer Simpson?
Homer's too nice to be a Wario.
I watched an episode of The Simpsons today for the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks.
What season?
11 episode. I watched
I'm sorry.
like the second half of episode 8 and episode 9 after that.
I guess we're just gonna wait here.
One of them was the one where the company that makes the Furby buys out the school.
Yeah, that Christmas episode with Gary Coleman.
That was
Not great.
that was like 60% fine, and then the rest of it was really what?
Welcome.
What?
That's a lot of season 11. Season 12 is a bit better, but it's still not golden age.
Anyway, I'm glad I was here for Gelato Temple. I'm gonna
Yeah.
head off.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
See ya.
See ya.
It is crazy how short this day-night cycle is.
But it gets the vibe.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Yes, there we go. This will be useful for, like, part of the Shadow Temple, I think. I don't know. Anyway. You got the fire arrows.
Speaking of day-night cycles, which got me thinking about skyboxes. So I told you, right, that I fixed up my Xbox and I played a little bit of the game Gunmetal?
Yeah, I think so.
Despite the fact that this game, from what I can tell, I don't think is made by the same people, but maybe it is just because, you know, all these developers got shuffled around so much. Who knows? I think Jaeger for the Xbox might run on the same damn engine as Gunmetal because the skyboxes look almost identical. And like it's not just like the textures, right? Like they've got like their cloud systems and lighting and stuff. Like it looks the same.
We bunny emoting.
Hell yeah! Isn't it fucked up that like you make it so that Death Mountain isn't literally on fire anymore and the skybox still looks that bleak coming out of the Temple of Time?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's because it's also Ganon's tower. Sorry, Epona. So you know what's funny? If you do the Bolero of Fire and come down Death Mountain, this cutscene does not trigger. You have to come in through the Hyrule Field entrance. Get back, Link.
Sheik has red eyes. Does Zelda have red eyes? I don't think so.
No.
I'm back because I wanted to say one thing.
Eli's back!
Why I want to say one thing?
It's Bongo Bongo time!
Well, okay. What if the new F-Zero game is not a new F-Zero game? What if it's a remaster of GX?
Well, someone... That'd be okay. Someone asked if it was the GBA games, and they said no, so...
Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Alright, good night.
Good night.
A remaster with GX if online would at least be something.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I would think it was worse than if they just made a new one. But it would be something.
Is X on Nintendo Switch Online?
I don't know.
Expansion Pass.
I don't pay that much money. Because Nintendo doesn't deserve it.
No, they don't. The Nocturne of Shadow. Your boyfriend's going through a bit of an emo phase.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Man, can you believe we only have one more song to learn left in the entire game?
Yes, but I don't like it.
Well, it's gonna be a while before we learn that song.
I've played the game recently enough that I know what the deal is. But I just
In
feel
fact,
like
we're probably not going to learn that song next stream. I expect the Shadow Temple to be shorter than... Shorter than the other two. Left, right, left, right, right. I wonder what happens if you go in the Shadow Temple now. It is crazy how late it takes you to get the war point for fucking Kakariko, though, so. It's crazy you, like, I mean, granted, it is at least... It's crazy... Like, the game makes you need Din's Fire, because it's easy to get, but it never tells you how to get it.
I mean, you know, like this is one of the weird things about these games, right? Is that, like, playing it through a modern perspective, and, like, not just because of, like, guides and stuff, but obviously because, like, you know, we are elderly and we've all played these games a million times before. You know, not a million, but, like, you know, you've played this game before. I've played this game before.
Okay, yeah, that's
We
fine.
we know what's up. We know what we're supposed to. You fell in the hole.
I did.
It's like, you know, like putting these kinds of weird, like, oh, you need this spell to progress. It's like, you know, hey, player in the year 1998, go explore.
I meant to press the Ocarina button.
I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like you've gotta go mess around. Go find silly. That statue is spinning. Why is it doing that?
I'm thinking because it
Right? That's why. That's why they made it require Din's Fire. Is so that you just go around the world and find stupid fucking bullshit like that.
This game rules, man.
I feel like, honestly, like, I feel like, man,
Boymore
like,
says cheating if you. Here's a question. I think you would have to buy a green potion to light all those torches.
I've said in the past that obviously, like, once, like, a fucking PC port. What?
Can you double your magic meter in this game? And did I just forget to do that?
I thought.
Maybe.
I don't know if you can yet. I think there is a way.
Okay.
I don't remember for sure where. But, what's a video game? What was I saying? Yeah, I think it's, if it's not the one, it's somewhere. I think it's somewhere in Death Mountain.
Oh,
what
yeah.
was I fucking saying?
I think it's the ferry at the top of Death Mountain, maybe.
Oh, like barring like the inevitable like PC port that fixes the performance issues and shit. I'm so glad that I played Majora's Mask when I was in middle school, because holy shit, playing that game as an adult, you know, in the year 2020 whatever, and already knowing how it all works and already knowing, like, you know, it's basically not the same game anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. The one inside Death Mountain, not at the summit, but I mean inside. Yeah, I know, at the top by where you
like, I think now that you have the hammer, you should be able to get in, because I feel like there's a rock that's not bombable, right? But I feel like with the hammer now, you should be able to do it.
I'll probably do it off stream. I don't need it, but it's nice to have. Oh, right, okay. Gotta go up that way. Gotta go into the windmill. Gotta cause the time loop. What is that?
That's the Doctor Who theme song.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I guess that's topical enough. Yeah, this sounds different. Like, Young Link...
If you think about, like, the little, like, weird, swirly vortex that happens every time you play one of the songs, that's kind of just the Doctor Who credits, if you think about it.
What was up, down, A for some reason. What is the Song of Storms? A, down, up. Okay.
You know, speaking of music and game mechanics, you know it's one of the most fucked up things I've experienced lately in a video game?
What?
Realizing that the sound cues for blocks in Tetris the Grandmaster are literally just short 3-note melodies based on the shapes of the blocks.
That's fucking crazy.
Because it's like the L piece, like, oh, it's like a 2 low notes then a high note. And the T piece, right? It's like, oh, it's like a high, low, high. You know, it's like that type of shit. And it's like, oh no. Oh no, this game's in my brain now.
But yeah, that's how you know it's good.
True, but also scary.
We have rescued all the
Have
kids,
you watched Jimmy McGee's Pay to Win?
No, I have not.
Those are some good videos. And I need to check his website. Because he had been...
There we go.
I think this is going to be like a 4-part video series, and he's only put up the first 2, but on his website he has like notes for his next bits. Man, video games are fucked up. You know what Sega means? I assume you must, right?
I actually
Because
don't.
service games.
That makes sense, because it's like the 70s arcade stuff.
Do you know why, though? Do you know why it's called service games?
Why?
Well, what might you associate with the word service?
Gambling?
What else?
I don't like this implication.
Sega originated specifically as importing arcade games for military bases
Oh, okay.
stationed in Japan.
I'm gonna be honest, Lid, I was thinking sexual.
Oh, I mean, at the end, you know, you think about what's worse, right? But it's still like, you know, it's like...
So I think all we need to do is just get the lens of truth and leave.
Yeah, because you already have bomb chews, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only other thing you could get, like, early here. Quote unquote. Because really you don't need bomb chews until you're doing Spirit Temple stuff, and you can get them here, but if you already have them, it's like, whatever.
I don't remember the way to... Is this it? No, this is not it. This has Gyptos.
You do need something here, though.
What do I need?
It is... I think there's a key in here. It is spoopy, though. There's something in here. I don't remember exactly what, but one of these definitely... Maybe it's just a Skulltula. I could be remembering wrong.
I could be wrong, too. We still got a little bit of time, you know. I've only been streaming for what? Yeah, 2:15. I might also get the mini game you get from the Lens of Truth. Oh, cool.
Bowmore says there's like a 30-second lens route, but I can never remember it. This isn't a speed run. We're just chilling. We're chilling in Spooky City.
I mean, to be fair, I do think it is nice to just get out of here. So, Lid, you would generally agree the Spirit Temple, young Link, adult Link half is more effective than the balance of Well to Shadow Temple, right?
Generally, but I think that this speaks more, like, I think that this is, like, I feel like the weakest Link in that comparison is the Well. I think that the Well, generally speaking, is just a particularly weak dungeon.
I think the Shadow Temple is generally the least polished of all the main 5 dungeons.
Maybe, but I still feel like out of like I think the well is even weaker than the ice cave.
I don't think there's a single thing here.
Really? I feel like there's got to be something here, a sculpture or something.
Well, I did all the switches, man. Did Sunsong not stun Gibdos?
Maybe not. It might just be redeads.
Oh no, it does. I guess it might be temporary. Oh wait, there's a key. God fucking
Oh
damn it.
no! That's the worst thing about this game, honestly. As many, like, honestly, I don't even remember what I said in my backlogged review. I probably said all kinds of words, but you know, in terms of just the raw, like, what is good and bad,
That's pretty bad.
losing your shield as Kid Link is awful, and I hate it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's I have the rubies, so I can just like go back to Kokiri Forest. I don't know if I need this key, but I do not remember the layout of this. In case that's not super obvious. In case that's not obvious.
That's not good. That's kind of the entire important part of this dungeon, is remembering specifically where to go. I wrote a really long review of this game on Backlogged, and not a single person has liked it.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take a shit.
It's been an entire year almost. I wrote this review on like
Shadow
Halloween.
Temple is really ambitious and cinematic with the ship, but yeah, I wish someone had played it through one more time. Yeah.
I like the ship. It's fun. I like skeletons. Skeletons are pretty cool. Ghosts are pretty cool. Yeah. I honestly feel like the Shadow Temple is pretty cool. And like maybe even kind of short. It's just that what's there is maybe just a little too dumb. I like the room where you need to use fire to get rid of the spiky wood things. I like the ship. Yes, Bowmore. I like you blow up the thing and then the bird statue falls down. That's cool. I feel like that the first, honestly, like the whole gimmick with that dungeon, right, is that for the first half or so of it you need the lens of truth. I feel like that's the weak part. I don't like that. I feel like once you get past that, the dungeon gets a whole lot better. And honestly, don't tell Andy. Don't tell Andy. I think Bongo Bongo is one of the weaker versions of the classic Nintendo hand boss. And this is coming from someone who agrees that Superstar's version of that boss is maybe a little bit racially insensitive. I like the Mario 64 Pyramid one because he's just bricks. What are you going to say about bricks? Bricks can't be racist. I am eating a delicious strawberry snack bar. The scariness was taxing. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's some scary stuff on video games. Video games can be scary. Sometimes video games can be scary even when they aren't even trying. But yes, but more. I have seen the racist boss from Korea Superstar. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I like it's you know. But the Shadow Temple, I feel like generally speaking, maybe it's just because I didn't play Ocarina of Time till I was like a teenager, basically. Like, I was probably like 13, 14 when I first played it. Right? But, like, I don't know. I didn't think it was that spooky. I felt like it was more like pirate spooky than it was like ghost who will kill you spooky. You know? I don't know. Oh no, my snack bar has fallen into pieces and one of them has fallen down. You know, it's a good boss from Kirby Superstar, though. The one that pretends to be a RPG boss, and it's just like operating system windows. That one's cool. Yeah, like a weird thing about Ocarina of Time is that like I watched my dad play it when I was like 2 years old, and like I have a bunch of memories of like the fire temple and the like the graveyard parts that I have really vivid memories of that stuff and the final area. Like I remember like my memories of like him like being Ganondorf are basically like, yeah, that checks out. That's what that final boss fight is like, right? But like there's so much of that shit of that game that like I don't remember from when I was a kid, and I didn't actually play the game until it came out for the Wii, you know?
I am back. Think about that. Wait.
Hello.
I do have two things I want to bring up. The first thing is, and I think I brought this up when we were talking about the Forest Temple, but it is weird that this game has two horror dungeons in Adult Link. Like the forest, like I get it's because the Forest Temple was originally supposed to be the Wind Dungeon, but like. Still, like,
I think it's normal for things to be spooky.
yeah, but like when Twilight Princess also has two spooky dungeons in like Snow Point and the desert, but like
I feel like the N64 particularly lends itself to spookiness.
true, low poly horror is one of the great horror aesthetics of the day. What the fuck are the rest of the silver rubies?
They are all around. They are merely
Oh.
just hanging out.
They up there? How do I get up there? Or are those like 5 normal rubies? Did you know this had a map and compass, Lou?
What?
Did you know this had a map and compass?
Yeah. I knew that.
The other thing
It is strange though, since it doesn't have a boss or anything.
No, it just has a mini boss. There it is. It's up at the top of the ladder.
I will return momentarily.
I'm trying to remember what the other thing was. Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna bring this. I'll wait till Lid gets back, but it's something with an iconic enemy. Oh, that was just to leave. Okay. No, it's not down here. I've been there. I really like the stat gains at the end of the RPG. Like, yeah. Not a big Squeak Squad fan, but that game does have good points. Is it this way?
I'm back.
The thing I was gonna bring up is that Gibdos are funny, because it's like... God damn it. Zelda just has a normal-ass mummies as enemies. They don't have, like, werewolves or vampires, just mummies as the classic, like, horror monster.
What about Redeads? That's a zombie.
I guess Redeads are zombies, but it's like, I was thinking, like, vampire werewolf, like, specifically the Universal horror guys.
What about? There's wolves in this game.
But there's not werewolves. There's no, like, people that turn into wolves, you know? There's no, like... None of them are properly bipedal, you know?
Bowmore's talking about Squeak Squad. I think I have Squeak Squad on.
I like Superstar a lot. Yeah, that is true.
I have not. The last time... I mean, I feel like I said, I think I have Squeak Squad on the Wii U, and I think I played like a couple levels of it. I feel like the last time I really gave Squeak Squad a proper chance
I like Superstar.
was when I was a child playing that game on my friend's flash cart. That is true. There's an Abominable Snowman and Twilight Princess, and they're the best characters in that game. Facts.
Not counting Midna, of course.
Midna, you know, I mean, the look at her name, Midna, Midna, right?
You're too happy with that.
I'm pleased.
Okay, where's... Okay, so I go through the hole.
But like for real, those snowmen in Twilight Princess, they're kind of the best.
They do rule.
You make a soup with them, and it's tasty, and
they're one of the healthiest relationships in the franchise.
Yeah, like the final boss is the lady, but then she ends up being fine, and then they're happy together, and then the heart container that you get is literally like a symbol of their love. It's so epic. That game, Twilight Princess is too fucking good. Why'd they do that? How did they do that? You can catch fish in that game. Can you catch fish in this game outside of the fishing hole?
No.
That's all you need to know.
God damn it.
You know, Bowmore, you know, cheese and soup, you know, I feel like you've made me realize something, right? I've made some soups. I've made a soup from time to time. I've never tried putting cheese in my own soup, right?
Never had a nice broccoli cheddar?
Well, here's the thing, right? Is what I'm saying is I've had like canned soup, right, with cheese in it, and just been like, oh, this is shit. This is awful. Getting a can of soup that has cheese in it, it's crap. It's always the worst soup I've ever had. But putting cheese in your own soup,
Yeah.
damn. I wonder, right? Is that a problem with like the preservatives or like the, you know, whatever, right?
Or the quality of the cheese itself.
That's true. Maybe cheese and soup is fine, and it's just that I haven't been picking out my own cheese to put in there. Well, shit.
Is this even the right way? I mean...
Usually I do, in any like sauces I make, I might do some coconut milk.
Oh no, this is not the right way. Okay.
A couple of shreds of cheddar of your progressive beef and barley is the money move. I got a jar of some truffle sauce. I
Couple
wonder.
shreds of cheddar of your... Yeah, no. That sounds pretty good. You know, Boymore, thank you for being here on your Friday night. I appreciate that. I just want to say that.
You know, Andy, have you played Killer 7?
I have not. I have not played a Suda game.
Oh.
I do hope to
First thing, that seems like prime stream material.
No, I'm not.
Second thing is without playing these games, how will we ever know if there is always time for fun and dancing on Friday night? You know what's embarrassing?
What?
I'm pretty sure the only Suda game, if this even is one, I'm just thinking and connecting dots in my brain and being like, that's him, right? I think the only Suda game I've played is fucking Let It Die.
That is technically him. Oh, no problem. I love streaming this game.
And I didn't even play very much of Let It Die.
Okay, I think now we're heading to the hand part. I think. Do not quote me on this.
Yeah, that is the only Suda game I have touched at all, and I didn't even make it.
Honestly, only playing Let It Die I think is worse than not playing anything.
That's probably just straight up true. How much is Michigan Report from Hell these days?
What if your first No More Heroes game was Travis Strikes Again?
I think that would be even worse.
That game's at least canon. Hold on, let me check some tech here.
Oh no, what the hell? What? YouTubers have misled me.
What?
Michigan Report from Hell never came out in North America. That's the most fucked up thing in the universe.
Where-
It's called Michigan. And it never came out here?
Fucking asshole! Let me go! Jeez.
I feel like, you know, actually I don't feel like, because I can't even think of the equivalent, right? But like, there's gotta be some kind of equivalent of like, you know, there's
Oh,
gotta
you
be
can.
some game. What?
I forgot you could actually attack the hands.
I don't know what it does though. I don't think it actually does anything important. I think the head is all that matters.
Yeah, no. Well, it's just so they don't grab you.
But like the fact that there's a game called Michigan that isn't available officially in North America. It's like, oh, is this what it feels like? Is this can I say this even? Is this what Orientalism feels like? Are we being Orientalism against our? Because I don't know if you've seen, like, I don't know how much, like, there was like a YouTuber, I kid you not, who was saying that like Resident Evil 5 was like Orientalism against Africa or whatever, and he's like, this is a game made.
All right, we did it.
This is a game made by Capcom.
We get to leave now.
I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know what words mean.
We
anymore.
got the lens of truth.
It's purple.
Honestly, I'm probably just
What?
gonna save and end it here. Now that I got the item. Anyway, this was a fun stream. I enjoyed streaming the water temple for you people. Is there anyone who I should raid tonight?
Gigaboots is streaming.
Bomb Rush Cyber. Yeah, I'll stream I'll raid Gigaboots.
What are they even playing?
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Oh, they're playing Suck and Fuck Cyberpunk?
That's definitely what that game's called.
That's what Dan's been calling it. Have you even watched the
I
podcast?
did. I am aware of that. Of course I've watched. You don't have to ask me if I watched the podcast. Anyway, let me send you over there.
I don't know if you've already sent people, but like
I'm sending them right now.
Let's take this house.
my hot take. I mean, you know, I don't know. What are video games?
Papa John's new
I'm hitting
garlic
right
stuffed
now.
crust pizza. It's a pizza inspired by our biggest fans with that garlic
I
flavor.
played a
you
little
all
bit of
love.